Example 2.15. A spherical conducting shell of inner radius R1 and outer radius R2 has a charge Q. Question A. A charge small q is placed at the center of the shell. What is the surface charge density on the inner and outer surfaces of the shell? Question B. Is the electric field inside a cavity with no charge 0 even if the shell is not spherical but has any irregular shape? Explain. Now see, first question A. See, we have a spherical conducting shell having inner radius R1 and outer radius R2 and charge capital Q is already there on the shell. Now if we place charge small q at the center, then what happens? As soon as we place charge small q at the center, then the same amount of negative charge that will be accumulated at the inner surface of the shell. Now, if minus q amount of charge is accumulated on the inner surface, then the same amount of positive charge will be free on outer surface. It implies that now resultantly the situation will be like this. On the outer shell, the total amount of charge will be capital Q plus small q, and at inner shell, or we can say at the surface of inner shell, the total amount of charge, that is minus q. Now surface charge density at inner shell, that is charge upon area. So sigma 1, that is minus q upon 4 pi r1 square. And surface charge density at outer shell, that is sigma 2 equal to charge on the outer shell, that is small q plus capital Q upon the surface area of outer shell, that is 4 pi r2 square. Clear up to this one? Now see, suppose we consider a cavity for which there is no charge inside it. Then if we consider a Gaussian surface very close to the surface of that cavity, then as per Gauss's theorem, we can write flux passing through that Gaussian surface, that is integration E dot dA equal to sigma q upon epsilon 0. But when inside the cavity there is no charge, it implies that the charge enclosed by Gaussian surface, that is 0, and therefore the electric field inside it will be 0. Now if the charge enclosed by the Gaussian surface is 0, then definitely the electric field will be 0 if you take any type of shape of the shell. Clear?